Hey folks, Vic here with your weekly trade video for Friday, January the 10th, 2025. Several weeks ago, I posted a video on how to use line charts for finding great levels for potential trades. In today's video, I'm going to show you a micro scalp that uses a 5-minute entry time frame that ended up moving for over 5-to-1 reward risk. Actually, it moved way more than that, as you're going to see. And you'll see once again how we can use the line chart for finding great levels. Take a look. Okay, so for micro-scalping, our time frame combinations are very short, obviously. Daily chart is our bigger picture, our high overview picture. Then we have a 4-hour. The main ones are the 4-hour, the hourly, and then the 5-minute chart is used for entry. And in this case, just looking at the big overall picture, which is not you don't have to worry too much about that for micro-scalping because we're going for such small pit risk moves. But this straight down move here, I mean, this is all corrective action. Okay, and this. And even if you looked at it starting anywhere else from here, this sharp move down here took out all these lows. We have another swing break rotation down, and as this went down, comes back and it comes up, excuse me, to this level. So what is that all about? Well, on the 4-hour chart, if you go to here, that is this level right here. Remember I showed you how to use a line chart a few weeks ago. So if I put a line chart on here, you'll notice that, excuse me, one second. Notice that we look at this level right here, and it actually reacted quite a bit off of it, up and down a little bit for sure. We don't know what's going to happen when it hits here. It's just a level to watch, okay? So because of the fact that, on the 4-hour chart, as it went up and pulled back and went up in a higher close, and it pulled all the way back down, took out the lows, and came back up. Now, if you put a line chart on this, line chart right here, and you could put it on this level right there. I'll show you in a minute why it's adjusted a little bit here. Whoops, put that back there. So you can see again where you've had all these touch points in here. Again, we don't know what's going to happen here. We're not trying to predict, it's going to go down from here. No, we don't know that. Price needs to tell us. So let's have a look at the candlestick chart again. And when it came up to there, if we look at our hourly chart, so we're just breaking it down and making sure we're at a logical level. When you get to the hourly chart, put a line chart on there, you can adjust this down a little bit. You see how, you can make little adjustments on these things to just zero in on the level a little bit more clearly. That's a pretty good level right there. When it broke below it, okay, here was the first time back to it. After it broke above here, came down. First time back, a nice reaction. Second time back, it goes through it. Comes back. Now you notice that these closes, this is the line chart shows you the closing prices, right? It never touched this line, but if I put the candlestick chart on, it did touch it. Not only did it touch it, what is this? Pin bar reversal there, right? So another good clue that we might be heading down here. Going down to our entry time frame. What are we looking for? A pattern. Swing break rotation, that kind of a thing. Well, that's exactly what we had actually in this case. Let me just bring this back to here. And look what happened when we came into the line. Price went up and came all the way down. So we got above this low. We had a higher close. Came all the way down. Closed below all of this. Lower low, lower close. We're selling the retracement. Look at this move down. And by the way, there was no red flag news in here that I could see. The sell was up here on a pullback. And this from here, because we sell retracements at specific levels, right? From here all the way down to here was more than a 5-to-1 reward risk trade. It took about an hour and a half. That's pretty impressive. And look what happened subsequently. That this thing has been up. And listen, before I say anything else, I don't want you to think that, if you didn't get 5-to-1, you missed out. No, listen. Take a profit, like learn to find levels that maybe this makes sense to you here. You want to take a profit, that's great. Take it. You don't have to get the very last pip on these things. 3-to-1, 2-to-1 or more is a really, really nice return. And these things very, very steadily get those kind of returns. This is actually down to here, to the bottom was about I think over a 13-to-1 reward risk move. And believe me, you'll never get that. I'm not telling you that to say that you would have got that. Absolutely not. That's all hindsight for sure. What you need to do is pick logical levels. This line here was a logical level. Why? Well, because on the 4-hour chart on the upper right, it was right here. If I go down to my upon my 1-hour chart, Look at this, all these lows in here where it kept bouncing off, bouncing off, bouncing off, bouncing off again here. Comes back. That's a good place to take a profit. Okay, from being short up here, and actually did bounce, but what a nice move down. Anyway, hope that makes sense. If you have any questions about this or that kind of trading is appealing, I'll tell you something. Learn the way that Darko teaches these patterns, this market structure, the price action reading, and that's how you pick up these kind of trades. Okay, and he does a masterful job of teaching it. And hopefully it's kind of appealing to you and you want to have a look at doing this yourself. And if you do, yeah, love to have you with us. And as I say, any questions about any of this stuff, just shoot me an email. I'd be happy to get back to you. So I just wanted you to see that the style of trading that you prefer doesn't matter in the least. What Darko teaches can be applied to any time frame combination that you like, even micro-scalping, as you just saw. But it needs to be done properly, or you can easily wipe out your account. So hopefully this video was helpful. Please leave a comment. Let us know your preferred trading style. Is it short term or long term? And then we can provide more videos based on what you'd like to see. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great weekend.